Okay, I'm going to try to move this. I'm sorry I lost everybody, but I wanted to hopefully wrap it up with anybody who was still there. Hello. I had to make a new stream. My thing got disconnected. Is anybody still out there? And it's okay if I completely lost everybody, but I think I can go back and read the comments on what everybody was giving me the feedback on, but at least I was able to clear as far as the name of my channel isn't going away. Is anybody out there still? Are you finding me? Hello? I'm not sure anybody's finding me over here. Darn it. I lost my internet connection. Oh, Chris found me again. Yeah, I lost my connection. Darn it. It was like, oh man. I guess those things happen. So, and I even had it up in the window, everything to make sure that didn't happen, but oh well. And usually people know if that happens or in the future, we just start a new chat and then wrap things up. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else will come. Oops, there you. Yeah, I'll try to see maybe a couple more minutes and then I was going to wrap things up. But I think I could go back and read everybody's comment and figure things out. But I think everybody at least understands that my name isn't going away. But, it's, how are you doing, Chris? So it sounds like you're really liking that area you're at. I can't wait to get together with you. Yeah, I think I lost everybody for good because they're not moving over. Yeah. Well, darn it. Yeah, you're the only one so far. So, oh well. We'll give a few more minutes and then we'll go just say goodbye, I guess. And I actually, Deborah was going to have a chat today, so I wanted to be able to jump over there and see her. Anybody else in here? Hello? Yeah, but anyways, I think I answered the questions or where I was going, but just for those that might come over here, oh, there she goes. I'm going to say goodbye. Yes, keep losing you. Okay, congrats, naturally taking care. Yes, but the good news is that the doctor gave me enough. She gave me like 6 months. It's like here, I'll see you in 6 months. She says you're difficult to treat, because of my situation. So anyways, I wanted to share that. I thought, and that's what I was looking for, is not 3 months, 6 months. Just give me 6 months. And then, and I can stretch my meds a little bit and get more than 6 months. So anyways, that's the bottom line, that I was really happy about that. But I do need to get some other testing done and I'll figure that out in time-wise. All right, so she keeps losing you again. Okay. Well, so I guess if I keep losing people, I did the best to try to do another live chat and at least figure out a direction, at least they know kind of where I'm coming from. So I guess I'll say goodbye. I'm sorry I lost my connection, but oh well. That's life, right? Okay, well, then I'll go ahead and end this, and thank you. And if anybody comes back and looks at this one that was a part of the other one, thank you so much for coming to my live feed and being a part of my channel and my community and support and love. And I love you all very, very much. And always grateful for everybody and being in my life too. And really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. All right, everybody have a wonderful night. If you come back and see this, and I will try to work on another live feed soon in a couple of weeks or something like that. Oh, here's Igna Moon. Okay, so she found me. I know I'm losing the ones that did come. They're saying goodbye at least. I mean, at least I hate to just abruptly like, boop, you're gone, you know. But yeah, maybe you can come back and listen to what I said here. But I think everybody gets the idea of where I'm coming from. That's the most important thing. Oh, and your comment really touched my heart. Igna Moon, oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, and it had difficulty, yeah. Yeah, I wish I could have tuned in earlier. Yeah, we'll go back and hopefully the other one got posted. But mainly I got behind on reading. But I did define what I want to do with my channel and why I don't want to focus 100% on the disability part of it, but just work it in there, but not have it a main focus, but touch on it. And I'll figure something out. Okay. Well, I don't even know if you're still here, Chris. I'm not seeing anything more. I'm now just seeing Igna Moon now. Really hope I can meet you. Yeah, do you have my email? It won't be for a while though. Okay, but write my email or, or at least send me a quick hi email so I could have your email and then we can stay in touch that way. And it's like my name, Irene's Van Ventures at gmail.com. And I put it in that last video that I did. The one that I was saying that, no more, no more. Yeah. It's in that one, but it's Irene's with the S, Van Ventures at gmail.com. So email me and then I'll email back and so at least I'll have it. So if you get on the road, then maybe something can get worked out. Okay. I think I can write it in here. Hold on. I think I can comment in here too, can't I? Yeah. So here, let me write it in here for you. I think it will come up. There it is. Irene's Van Ventures, yeah, gmail.com. I don't always, there it goes. Okay, so I can actually comment in here too. So there it is. So you can see it. And I don't put it out there all the time because, mainly I try to keep it down because of trolls. I mean, once you really put it out there, then you're dealing with a bunch of, garbage that comes through. So I just throw it out there as necessary when I, really want to make a contact. So now, oh, Catherine, oh, sorry, I can't stay. That's okay. I was just wanted to say goodbye to everybody. My hotspot dumped me, It's like, God darn that thing. Yeah. So that's what happened. Please look up hand controls for your van driving. They can be the answer for your neuropathy issues in driving, and they are not difficult to learn how to use. Even braking? How in the heck do you brake with that? I guess I'll have to Google it. I'll YouTube it and research it, right? Because who knows where my future is going to go with that. Maybe that's the way I'm going to have to go. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. But I know a lot of people that are paralyzed use some kind of hand controls. And yeah, I don't know. I go, how do you brake? I'm afraid like, whoop, can you brake quickly? That's the scary part. I guess some people are finding me. Well, thank you for coming, Catherine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Look it up. I will. Okay. Okay, so I will look it up. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't think I'm there yet. Well, I don't know. I mean, my distances are shorter now than what I can do or how often I can drive. But thank you for bringing. Oh, John is here. After I got moved over, John's just coming. How are you, John? So you guys, I lost all my moderators though. Oh my gosh. You just got off work. Good to see you. I lost my moderator because I had my hotspot dumped me, and I had it up there, and we were in a great conversation and talking. Blink, it just dumped me. Hey, John, would you want to be a moderator for me at times? Can I make you one? Oh, okay. You'd like to know my bug spray ingredient. Well, it worked for the bugs, but it didn't work for the mosquitoes. It was really for mosquitoes, Oh, sure. Okay, let me see if I can. I think I could do it from here. Hold on, let me see. Add moderator. Let's see if we get a little key by your name. John is now a moderator for your chatter. Okay, do we see it? We should see a key on you. I wonder if we have to, if it's next time. I don't know. Post something now again, John, and see if we see a key in there. Like a lock, like a little wrench thingy should come up with your name, or maybe it might be the next time, but I just added you. Yep, there you are. Okay. Oh, there you are. Do you see it now, John? So that means if someone's misbehaving, you have control to get after them and put them in a timeout. And yeah, you'll learn what to do. I don't know what you'll see on your end because I've never been one. But I know if someone's misbehaving on their comment, like see the dots, like when you click and highlight on their name, then there's those there's little dots. You click on those little dots and they'll say report, remove, so you can remove the comment and it'll give you actions on choices there and what you can even do. Yeah, put the user in a timeout. So see then there's a timeout. So then you can do that. So definitely, put them in a timeout and remove a comment if it's a nasty comment. Are you seeing that? Yeah, Roger. Okay, good. Yeah, because I did that on Pia's, and then I went over there and I see all the little dots, and then that's what you could do. Yeah, Pia. Why don't you would like to know the bug spray ingredients sometime. So why don't I do this tonight or after we hang up? Come back to the description on this live chat, and then I can go in there and add, and I'll put the bug spray ingredient. I guess I could put it there. Or do you have email, or do you want to email me? I just put my email in here. If you go back up, it says irenespamventures@gmail.com. Or do you have email? Do you want to email me your email and I can email it to you? Or what do you want? Keep up the blending and so let me know if you have email, and if you don't or prefer, I can just put it in the description here and say bug spray, and then it's the natural one. And again, I haven't found it to use against the mosquitoes, but I've used it. It helped with the bugs at the last place I was at, and those flying bugs. But I've gone to actually the store-bought. The one that I have that, I don't know if I could get to it though, it's back over there. I know I'm going to do a video eventually on the bug spray, but it's the one that they buy, not the DEET. It begins with a P, but you can use it on your skin. I don't know if, John, you know it, but it's a PIC something. And that's the one I've been using. It's not a natural one, but it is an ingredient that for some reason it's safer for people that have sensitive issues to chemicals, you know, and it does work. And then I did use the more hikers use and stuff. And that one, I sprayed my clothing and you let it dry for 2 hours and then you could wear your clothing, but you don't want to put it on your skin. And that one is more, you know, yeah, you got to be careful about it. But that's how bad the mosquitoes were. I was desperate. I got 70 mosquito bites and I was like, I can't do this. I don't care, but I don't want to do DEET. So I found the 2 other ones that did work. So they're not natural, but they're not DEET either. And they seem to cut it down quite a bit for me. Yeah, so I don't know, what do you want me to, hold on, let me see. Are you only looking for the natural one, the one that I made? Because it doesn't work for mosquitoes, I found out. Hello, Urban. How are you? New Zealand, right? Isn't that where you're from? Um, yeah, 70. Oh, yeah, that would be crazy. And I'm not exaggerating. 70 bites. I had 20 on this arm, 15 on this arm, 15 on the back. So that was like 30, 40, 50. And then when you count further, you know, down my legs and everything, I'm just, whew, yeah, I don't ever want to go through that one again. So I got almost the big guns, everything but DEET. I did buy a 7% DEET in case I really got desperate. So far, I didn't need that one. You used to be abandoned. Am I saying New Zealand? Am I saying that right? Abandoned New Zealand? Yeah. So just the store-bought. Okay, Pia, you want to know the store-bought ones? Okay, and do you have email? Do you want me to email or just put it in the description on what I used? I could put mosquito bites or mosquito repellent and then put in what I bought for the clothing and now what I used for me. Okay. But that natural stuff, I'm sorry. I've tried a couple different natural ones and even Kent said none of them work. He has yet to find a natural remedy that works. And so, but at least it's not DEET. He always uses DEET, but to me, I'm still afraid of DEET. So this other stuff did work without using DEET. Okay, why is it saying it? You inspired me. Definitely, we could show that. Yeah, it's weird how it said show or hide, but it came through. Yeah, I have scars from scratching mosquitoes. Oh yeah, I know that I still have them on my legs and they take forever to heal on my legs. I don't know if it has to do with the neuropathy or what. And one of them almost really was scaring me the way it was healing, but it finally did heal, but it was really rad and past it and it was looking scary. So I have to take that more serious. And maybe it's the neuropathy because of the nerves. And I do have diabetes, but I'm diet controlled, so it can't be that. But yeah, it was scaring me there for a while, but it's still not totally healed, but I have to give it time. Hey, Tony. Hi, Tony. Wow, I was going to say goodbye, and then now new people are finding me. How are you, Tony? How's Explorer going? I guess this one can be all about you guys because the other one I was talking about my channel and I scared people when they thought I said new channel and they thought, well, my channel was going away. I was going to make a new one. No, just the direction I was going to go with my channel. I got to figure something else out. But anyway, so we discussed that on the other feed so people can go back and look at that and look at the comments there. Hey, Richard, how are you? And Tony, and did I say how's Explorer, Tony? Good to see ya. Um, yeah, that's what happened to me in Texas. It was horrible, and I used off and still got bit. Came back to California, and the itch lasted 2 to 3 weeks later. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know. I don't know why, but the arms can heal up. I mean, I still got some little, evidence of where they were, but I don't does anybody else have problem like the lower extremities of your body? My legs, it's like, are they ever gonna heal? Gee. Um, how are you doing, Richard? Yeah, you keep up the blending. It's so healthy for you. Yeah, I know. I need to do more of it. I've gotten a little lazy about it, but I'm still doing lots of stuff with vegetables, my meals with vegetables. And that's why I want to incorporate like van life, health and care, and maybe there talk about my disabilities or health or recipes or cooking or I don't know, just anything that has to pertain about being healthy more on the road, but then keep the other part, the main channel part, just van life, about my travels, more about the travels, the journey, the places. And then if it says van life, in the title, but it's still Irene's Van Venture, so I'm not creating a brand new separate channel, but just somewhere in the title I can define van life, health and care or something like that. And then talk about more of these issues there. At least that's kind of where the direction I'm thinking I want to go. Because I mean, everybody was like, blown away, like um they want me to continue talking about it, but I need to find a balance about doing it though. But you can go back to the other live stream. If you go back and listen to that feed, we'll explain why. um okay, keep oh, it was on your back. Okay, yeah, I have more trouble on my legs. um did you get the what over there? It's the best bug repellent we have. Do DIMP, DIMP? I don't think so. I've never heard of that. Anybody else over here in the States? He's from New Zealand. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Um, let's see. Thanks. It says at the drugstore. The Explorer is good, getting ready to drive, so I can only listen. Okay, sounds good. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're listening. Always good to see you, Tony. You have done an excellent job on your channel. Well, thank you. Um, I think it's just the being stuck here and dealing with stuff and the doctors and all that journey. I think it was kind of heavy. It really was. That was some heavy stuff. And I just want to lighten up the channel, lighten up, or at least, just focus on the journey, focus on the places, make it still fun, but still share the journey, but not be so much into the disability part and keep that separate somewhere else for those that I know. I know it helps people, but really the percentage of people out there that really want to hear it or need to hear it really isn't the greater percentage of the people. So I have to kind of find that, and also better for me. And I mentioned my mental health. I think the more I talk about it too, weighs me down, where I like to stay light. I like to, focus on nature, focus on the other stuff, helps me to manage it better for myself too, emotionally. So, yeah, but I'll create a balance of it, where I can meet the needs of everybody and me. I think that's the key too. Um, yes. Put it on Amazon. Let's see. Oh, there it is, Pia. That's it. Picardian. I think that's the one, but there's another one with a P, but it's a PE something. I believe it's it, and that's the one you don't touch your body. You put it on your clothing. That's the one that's it, Picardi, and I'm pretty sure. I can't get to it. It's in my back there. But anybody else know about bug repellents? But I think that's the one that you can put on your skin, and it's safe. And then the PERM. Does any John, are you able to help me on? That's the one that hikers use, and they put it on their clothing. They put it on, but the outside, and then you got to let it dry before you really get it saturated sometimes, and then you let it dry for 2 hours, and then you wear it, and it works, and it even stays on your treated clothes for weeks before you have to treat it again. But that stuff you never put on your skin or anywhere between the clothing and you got to make sure it dries. That's that PER. Does anybody know which one that is? And again, I'm gonna do a video on it. I really am. Yeah. Did Janice okay, let me go back. Let's see, essential oils for bugs. I have found none of the essential oils. I did a whole recipe of the citronella and all the stuff that they mentioned, the eucalyptus with the citronella, and I have this whole recipe thing. You can go online and find them. I have all the essential oils. Honestly, they did not work. And I was bit 70 times trying to use all kinds of natural products, and it wasn't working. And yeah, so I had to bring out the big guns, and the next time, and it wasn't bad at all. They were vicious this year. Hi, Fortunate. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. How are you, girl? Where are you? I gotta get caught up on everybody's videos. Are you in California? Yes, Milo's sleeping. He's finally tuckered out. He was kind of outside and barking at some people going by, and he's a people watcher and a dog watcher. He loves campgrounds because there's things for him to look at. DIMP is on Amazon. Okay. So there you go. Milo, that's his name. I was trying to remember. Yeah, he's sleeping in the back, and there's a big window in the back, so he can kind of look out when he wants to, but he is tuckered out right now. Your country is incredible, seeing it through your journeys. Well, thank you, and I'm got more coming. I've been really focusing on a lot of national forest campgrounds. I stayed at one beautiful BLM campground. I mean, beautiful. I felt like I was in a tropical paradise. I can't wait to share that one. Yeah, and then that state park that I went to. So that's coming. Yeah, that's good to know. I was just going to mix up a batch. I tried and all that natural, but it worked against those bugs. That video I put out with all those bugs that were bugging me, I just kept spraying around it worked for a little while, and then I had to spray again, but it kind of repelled those flying beetle bugs, but it doesn't work a darn for mosquitoes. House sitting. Oh, in San Diego. Oh, wow. Are you going to get into that house sitting business? Because I know it's really working for Angela M. And she gave a great video she did for anybody looking to get into house sitting and stuff like that. Are you going to do more of that? And did you see her video? Because that was pretty impressive. Let's see. Oh, Elvira, hello. How are you? You made it. You just left the gym. Well, hello. I'm so glad you made it. Yeah, I moved over because you'll have to go back and watch my other video. live stream, but my hotspot crashed on me right in the middle of it, so I lost everybody. Anyway, so this is my second one. But nice to see new people that I haven't seen in a while. This is great. So how are you doing on the gym? I've never been able to get involved in gym memberships. I know I always wanted to, but now my body can't do anything with weights. It's more low impact stuff or yoga stuff, you know. But I love the feeling and atmosphere of gyms and that feeling of everybody getting healthy. And I do use a weight on my arms though, but yeah, because we're always picking things up here that could be heavy. So I got to at least work a little bit, but I have been having trouble with my shoulders, so I have to be careful. And it's, of course, not one, it's both, you know. So I have to be careful with what I'm doing. Old age, I'm almost 60, remember everybody. I just look younger. But boy, our bodies definitely can scream at us. I must say, not so well. I'm just getting started and trying to get fit. Well, good for you. And like I told them, I'm going to do a separate thing like van life, health, and care. And maybe there I'll talk about more things I'm doing and recipes. And, you know, we could talk about, I don't know, the smoothie stuff and maybe the disability part. But I kind of want to move it a little more separate than the main topic of my travels and get back to the ventures of traveling, the places I'm going to. That'll be the drone footage and all of that, the beauty and stuff, kind of incorporate it more there. And still the trials that go along traveling, but not necessarily connected to my disabilities. And maybe I can put that in with the van life, health, and care. So we have a place to talk about it, but keep it separate. And maybe I have to do a new intro for that every time I do a video there, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I was trying to, on the other video, pick everybody's brain because this is my second live chat because the last one I lost because my internet crashed. But everybody likes the ones that were there, like the disability part of it. It gives them inspiration. But mentally, I need to watch how much I talk about it so I stay more sound and healthy. And because the more I focus on it, the more it weighs me down because I have to live with it every day. So I need an escape out of my mind, right? It's a balance. So maybe that's what I need to do. But yeah, getting back into fit, and I'm getting back into this cooking. I mean, I really got lazy with cooking, and the high blood pressure really was a gift to me. I really say it was a gift from God because it really made me stop being so lazy about taking care of myself food wise, eating, because sometimes we can do it with exercise. I've always been the exercise and keeping my mobility, but really got lazy with my food, how important food is, good foods, watching that sodium. Yeah, and because I've always been healthy with food because of my diabetes. You know, I've been diet controlled since I was 33 years old, but I really got back and was lazy. I really have been. And so now it's kind of neat to get back and cook or smoothies or just pay more attention to food because food is a good medicine. It really is when we learn how to eat right. Yeah, you want to, let's see, fortunate. Yes, I watched a couple other home. In Sonata, and I'm watching their pets while they're gone. Oh, good. Oh, good. Because that would be, if I could do some, I mean, that's something that would be kind of fun, I think, house sitting and taking care of people's pets. And that's a kind of a good thing to do when you're on the road. Um, urban, my back is terrible and my shoulders. Yeah, it's not fun, huh? Yeah, especially back. Oh my gosh. I have a very bad ankle, so it bothers me a lot to get on the treadmill, so I have to take it slow. Yeah, what about instead of treadmill, like biking? You know how they have those bikes? Sometimes low impact is good when you have a foot problem like that. I wonder if that would be a good thing to do in swimming. Oh gosh, if they have a swimming pool. Um, some of those exercise places have pools. I know not all of them, but that would be fun. Yeah, absolutely any kind of exercise is better than none. And the more you get older, the more important it is because or your body, um, you know, your muscles and joints and everything start to get lazy. And then when you do use it, every little movement now becomes stress to it because you're not keeping it limber and flexible. And so, yeah, the older you get, the more important it is. Um, Fortunate, yeah, I'm on 2 acres of land. Wow, fun. Wow. Um, is it, and what kind is it? Foresty, desert, or what is it like there? Um, a body in motion stays in motion. I like that. Um, you could do it, Irene. Good money. Yeah, no, I don't have the body for it. I really don't. And I'm very slow in the morning. I would not put a lot of other people's pets in my care because and also a lot of them need to be walked or exercised and I can't do that. I'm very limited and I was sharing in the last live feed. I really am progressing. I'm getting worse. And I'm trying to always manage. Every time I move my vehicle, it takes me a few days to bounce back. I'm having a lot of trouble with my right foot. It's bothering me when I'm driving and it's bothering me when I'm sleeping. And that neuropathy part of it is progressing. And so I just haven't talked about it, but I finally talked about it more on the other live feed. And so I'm still plugging along, you know, and but it is a challenge. It's becoming more of a challenge. It really is. Yeah. Walking works for me for exercise. Yeah, I try to walk too. Um, because yeah, you got to keep the movement even through the difficult or discomforts, and you got to learn what becomes your new norm discomfort versus something new, right? Because then you have to treat the new differently than your norm if you're always dealing with chronic pain. And so this new foot thing that's actually been since last summer. I think is when I was going through Utah last year because you're always going up, up. I mean, everywhere you're climbing in Utah, it's like, gee, do you ever get to the top of somewhere and then you kind of go down and then, but it seemed like a lot of incline. Utah was tough. It really was. Getting around Utah. But yeah, my foot hasn't really. It's been a challenge with my right foot with the neuropathy. It's a new discomfort and pain that I never had to deal with. The whole many years of my neuropathy was mostly the pins and needles, but never that I read about that this could happen, but I never had to live with it until recently. And I don't understand. I have to study about it more. But when you sleep, it even gets worse, you know. And so it wakes me up about 8 to 10 times a night. So that's why my memory is getting more challenged because you don't always sleep good, then it affects your memory. So, and that makes my videoing and editing more of a challenge because, you know, yeah. But anyways, life. We just move on. Um, Oh, have a lovely 4th. Yes, I get to go on the 4th. I leave here where I'm at because I came out to look for my passport, and guess what? My passport's not there. So maybe I just came a little too early. I'm just like so ready for it. But Mel can come today or tomorrow. So on my way out, I'll check it on my mailbox out here on the 4th. And if it's not here, then that means it could come in another 2 weeks to 3 weeks, maybe. I thought they said 4 to 6 weeks. But then I'll have to come back this way. I'll have to make a point to come back in several weeks. But I have a friend I'm going to meet up with on the 5th, and we're going to travel around together for a little bit. I might want to do this get together that's out along the coast. And so maybe somewhere in there I can try to make it back this way if it doesn't come in the next few weeks. So I'm still waiting on that darn passport, but I haven't got another letter saying, hey, you need to give us more information. So maybe it's going through. Maybe it's good news. Yeah. So, and then after there, I'm going to go to a new place that I've always wanted to go to on the 4th of July. And I have to leave there on the 5th, and then I'll meet my friend further up and over the mountain, the Cascades, and hang out with her from hopefully the 5th on. But anyways, is everybody still there? Sorry to hear. Yeah, it's okay. So, yeah, our bodies, they can get tough as we get older. All right, well, I'm not sure, is everything coming through or did we get stuck? But we might want to wrap this up. I've been on between the 2 live feeds. So this one here has been 41 minutes. And I don't know how long my last one was. Maybe we should say goodbye. Is anybody still here? Oh, have you camped near Three Sisters? Yes, I have. Oops. Is it coming back? And I'm telling you this year, John, it is well, kind of like, I couldn't see it from anywhere I was at. But when I came back from that state park, that I haven't done the video, but you saw it on my Facebook. Coming back on that road, you can see Three Sisters out there and Three Finger Jack and Mount Washington, and they have so much snow on them this year. So it is just spectacular seeing all that snow. It is gorgeous this year. But nowhere where I can see the Three Sisters. I know. I wish I could. Hi, Janice. Okay. Good night and sweet dreams. Sweet dreams to you too. It's hard to, there's sun out here. It's hard to think that it's later somewhere else. So 6:30, so oh my gosh, 9:30 probably anywhere with anybody towards the east. It's sunny here. We finally get sun. It was raining and cloudy and cold. You can see, look at me how I'm dressed. And it's July. It's July, what, 2nd? And look at me. Yeah, it was cold today. Finally, it's 70 degrees, but it was like 60 degrees all day today. Much love. Okay, and light to you too. Okay, you're going to go back to your editing. All right. Oh, I hope everything's going well for you. I'm hoping when I get less busy, I'll have more time for people's channels. I really do. I've missed everybody. I told them in the last video, and communicating and being a part with everyone else's live feeds. And, and I need that balance and bring that back in. And I miss that part. All right. Well, let's say goodbye, everybody. And I really appreciate everybody being here. Unless anybody has any other questions, any more questions before we say goodbye or goodnight. It's 6:40. Oh, you're California. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And I'll try to get over to your channel. It's been on my list. I know you come in and you say hi, and I really appreciate that. I would love to support your channel and be there for you. And I always appreciate you coming in and saying hi to me. I really do. I'm actually been subscribing, starting to now get more people from other countries. I'm gonna go do that because I really want to see how you're doing. And I appreciate you coming to my channel. Any other questions? And good night. Good night, those that have to leave. Sweet dreams, Pia. I know, I wish I could have shown Milo. He's in the back. And it's weird. A second it's cold. He was having a bad day today. I mean, I got him when it warmed up a little bit and I could get him outside, but he was walking a little weird today. And that was the first time in, I don't know, like a month or more that he walked a little funny with his spine today, like he got a little crink in there or something. But so I'm letting him rest. Okay, Jenny, good night. Oh, and it's dark there in Ohio. Wow, you can see the light coming from here. Look at the window. Yeah, we have light. Yeah. It gets dark here around 9:30, I think, because we're further up. So when you're further up, obviously, it gets dark later. We have longer summers. Yeah, which is nice. All right, well, anybody, then we'll say goodnight. Sweet dreams, everybody, and thank you for coming and being a part of this. John, thank you for being another moderator for me. I really appreciate that because I lost everybody else after my feed got dropped, my internet. All right, well, be well, everybody, too. So now everybody knows the direction of my channel. I'm going to probably do again Maureen's Van Ventures, maybe health and care, maybe do more things there, talk more challenges of just the disability part of it or journey. And then I'm going to keep the other one more for, I'll still share my travels, the ups and downs, the journey, the places, but I kind of want that to be that serenity kind of place and the beauty and less about the challenges of the disability part of it, but still share the challenges of traveling. But yeah, if that makes sense. Okay. Love you too, Pia. Thank you for coming by. Jeff, thank you. And good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, so let's go ahead and end it. I love you all. I really do. Thank you so much for following my journey. And I also want to share this next part like it's our journey together, because you all mean a lot to me. And I really appreciate you all. Okay. All right. So love you. I'll go ahead and end the stream and I'll see you and John, especially you, on Facebook. Bye-bye.